Our Story Productions presents Cooking It Up with Betty, a saucy look at our stories. So, get ready for the one and only Betty Thompson!
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Cooking It Up with Betty. What a show we have planned for you today. I'm going to be making a special dish with my special guest. We will have reports from my What's Cooking reporters of what's exciting out there in our story country to see and hear. And without further ado, let's get started. Today I have a nice young man from college, Purrdoo University, woo! My university alma mater. His name is Ben in class, and I would like to have you welcome him. Ben?
Hi, thank you very much for having me.
Well, I'm so glad to have you. I understand that usually I have to be out looking for guests, and I found out you volunteered to be my guest. How did that happen?
Well, actually, somehow I got wrapped up into interning with Cousin John over at Kluk TV.
Oh.
Basically, I've just been following him around with a notepad, writing down his every thought.
Oh, well then you haven't used much paper, right?
He does his best.
I shouldn't say that. Sometimes Cousin John does watch my show. Not very often, but yeah, I have to be kind of careful about that. After all, he does pay the big bucks.
He pays me too.
Oh, well, that's good, good. And you're from the university at PU, is that correct?
PU! Woo!
Yes, indeed. And what are you majoring in?
Well, I'm majoring in 8-track repair, but I'm taking a minor in pig wrangling, and I'm hoping to get my certificate in mass media.
Oh, okay. Well, I was culinary arts. I guess that stands to reason. I usually have a little glass of wine while we're doing this. Would you like some wine?
No, I'm good on the wine, actually. I brought something for myself.
Oh. Yeah.
Would you like some?
Okay. I guess I can have some.
Definitely. Party on.
Oh, this is new and exciting. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
It's good.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, I have these reporters out in the field, and they go around to all different places, and they find out what's going on out there in our story country. Would you like to see one of those reports?
Of course.
Okay, let's go to one of those.
Lola left over here getting ready to revisit some dining options I and my fellow What's Cookin' reporters have shared on KlukTV.com. Restaurants, cafes, diners, supper clubs, and bakeries, all in the small towns of the Midwest. You will love them. The last time I was there, I was the only leftover. Lola leftover.
Wow, those places look great. Do you have any food like that today?
Oh, yes, indeed. We're going to be making a hot dish today. This is a cheesy, beefy hot dish. And what I've done so far is I've cooked the noodles, and then I've made a nice cheesy sauce here with 2 different kinds of cheeses, my special seasoning. And we're going to mix that all together, and then we're going to add some beef to that.
You know, that looks really good and all, but I think it'd be a lot easier if we just cook some ramen noodles on the stove. That's my specialty.
But that's just noodles. This has everything. This has all the different ingredients. And you know, it'd be a big hit back at the dorm at PU University. Purrdoo! Yes, we're cooking now. All right, and now I'm going to add the beef, and I've jazzed up the beef with some onion, some garlic, some green and red pepper, and we're going to stir this all together, and then we're going to put it in our casserole dish to bake. You know, if you're only eating noodles or takeout food at the university, you know, this will be a big hit there back at PU.
PU.
Are you out for any of the sports or anything like that there at PU?
Well, I'm good at sports like I'm good at everything else, but I'm mostly on the horseshoe team. That takes up a lot of my time.
Would you like to stir this together? We just want to get that cheese mixed in with the macaroni. Would you like to do that?
Definitely. I'm good at stirring too.
All right. And of course, I use my special seasonings to season this up to make it taste really, really special. Oh, you're doing a good job there, Ben.
Thank you.
You know, I understand that the younger viewing audience are going to be watching now because I have a young person on my show, and I think that's great. I think the girls are going to really be excited.
Definitely will. Always been good with the ladies. Just as good at chasing women as I am at chasing pigs.
All right. Well, that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and put it into our casserole dish here. Oh,
That's my special touch.
Oh, that's your special touch, and this is my special touch. Well,
You want this in
yes,
there?
yeah, let's put it in there.
Okay.
And then we will get it into the oven. Oh, that looks good. Oh, Ben, you're doing a great job. You know, normally I have to coerce my guests into helping me, but you're digging right in here, and that's great. Well, look at that. Now it's ready to go in the oven, and we will have that baking. So while that's doing that, and we're finishing up here, let's go to another What's Cooking It Up report.
Sounds good. Would you like some more beer?
I still have some, thank you.
Lenny Leftover here, just returned from the road. I and my fellow What's Cookin' reporters have discovered incredible restaurants, cafes, diners, supper clubs, and bakeries in small towns. Now you can learn what we've learned on KlukTV.com. I found them so incredible, the only leftover was I, Lenny Leftover.
Well, we're back. Our hot dish is in the oven. If you'd like a recipe, a copy of this recipe, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Kluk TV. Cooking It Up with Betty, cheesy, beefy macaroni hot dish. Well, Ben, it's been so wonderful having you on my show. You know, I would imagine you're in a fraternity over there at PU.
Of course. I am actually the treasurer. That's treasurer at Oinka Pigga Pigga Fraternity, the favorite fraternity among the sorority sisters.
Ooh, and you handle the money. That's pretty special.
And I handle the women.
Oh my, well, I can see why. And thank you, Ben, for being here. I see we're almost out of time.
Actually, are you sure you don't have anything else to cook? I feel like I could really get some more experience from you.
Well, I'm sure I have some other recipes.
Do you happen to have any recipes that involve more beer?
Well, I do indeed. Yes, I do. I have several.
Sounds great. You know what? I'm going to head back to PU, grab some more beer, come back, and then we'll cook some more.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ben. Bye. Oh, well, thank you. My roving reporters, thank you, Ben, for being here. And thank you, my home viewing audience. Always a pleasure to have you. Anything can happen on Cooking It Up with Betty. Come back next time. Bye now.